A gorgeous Thursday morning in Flagstaff. Welcome back. It is time for our weekly segment, Building a Better Flagstaff, brought to you by Habitat for Humanity. And we're joined in studio by Christy Maycumber and Ryan Ross of Block-Lite Masonry and Landscape Products forever. I was going to leave that off. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you? Good
Right.
for being here. Really appreciate it. Tell us a little bit about Block-Lite. Now, you were mentioning the company's been around since the 50s, but your family took over back in 95, correct?
Yeah, our parents and grandparents bought together, and then they've kind of retired out, and we took over the company as siblings in, 2016?
2016. So coming up, we'll be doing it for 10 years next year, which is crazy.
So what's it like, siblings working together?
We work well together.
Yeah, so it's just Ryan and I. We have no other siblings in our family, and we've actually always gotten along really well. We kind of knew from a young age that we wanted to go into Block-Lite, so it was something that we kind of prepared for.
Yeah, so who's in charge here?
Well, she controls the purse strings, so I mean, if you want the person that signed your paycheck, that's who you're going to listen to.
But I would say Ryan, so we both say each other. So I would say he's the boss.
So much wisdom from both of you, ultimately, the money's the boss, though, right?
That's kind of what I said.
Yeah, absolutely. So what inspired you to take the leadership of this family business, and how has your partnership as siblings shaped the company culture?
Well, I think that's something I think we've really strived at. I think Mom and Dad did a good job with loyalty to staff and things like that, but we really wanted to shape a culture that really reflected family values. And so we've put a lot of time and effort into that. High family values, innovation, big things that we wanted to do.
Yeah, we host a lot of leadership classes for our team, so we're really trying to develop that leadership within our company. I think our parents set a great framework for us, but at the end of the day, sometimes they thought meetings were maybe a waste of time, whereas we appreciate the value in meetings and developing that leadership.
Yeah, even just those really short meetings, just to make sure that people are on the same page. All right, so your mission mentions not only high quality and sustainable products, but also a commitment to innovation and efficiency. So can you share an example of a recent innovation or sustainability practice Block-Lite has introduced?
You want me to take this one?
Go for it.
All right, so we've recently partnered with a company called Carbon Built. And the idea is to really just drop down the carbon intake of block. So cement is the most consumed, concrete's the most consumed material in the world, about 8% of global emissions. What we're trying to do is we're trying to use some of their technology, some proprietary polysons to drop down the CO2 content in our product. And we're currently in phase 1 of that right now, and that'll be something that really gets our sustainability up in our block.
Before Carbon Built, we installed solar panels on the company. So about 80 to 90% of our electricity comes from the solar panels that are installed on the building.
So talk to us about Block-Lite, your process and whatnot, as opposed to regular concrete.
Sure.
How long does it last?
Sure.
And all of that. How durable is it?
Sure. So I mean, that's a big thing that Block has had going for a long time. The resilience for Block is it's seen around. I mean, especially as we're starting to have kind of some of these big natural events happening in the country. We've got some big fires happening out in Los Angeles area. We've got some hurricanes out in Florida. We need to get back to concrete construction. But the beauty is that we've found that specifically with block, with concrete masonry units, because of how porous the material is, it actually has a carbon sequestration factor to it. So block actually brings carbon back into it, its porous level, and brings about 40% of what it outputs back into it naturally. And these are things that we're just finding out about block. So really, the method's about the same, but we've just found out that it's been a pretty green building product for a long time.
I mean, I guess I would like to mention the fire resistance of block as well. Unfortunately, you look around and you'll see, devastating fires, and you look at the things that are remaining, and a lot of times it's the block.
Yes.
It'll be the fireplace. It'll be the masonry that is still standing.
Yeah.
Yeah. A great incentive to build your home
Yeah.
out of block
Yeah.
instead of stick built. Now, there's a clear emphasis in your mission on investing in people, your staff, your customers, and your community. What are some of the ways Block-Lite lives that out day to day?
So Block-Lite, we just really like to pour into our employees. You spend a third of your life at work, so we try to emphasize family. We really enjoy everyone that we work with. We know their family. We try to get to know them. So we really try to strive to have a family atmosphere at the office. We try to provide classes for the employees. We really like Financial Peace University. So anyone that wants to take it, we pay for them to take it at the office. So just really pouring into the employees.
Yeah, I mean, we do a lot of stuff for customers. I mean, community, Flagstaff is home. One of our big community partners is Habitat for Humanity. Everyone knows the affordable housing crisis we have here in Flagstaff. And what I love about Habitat is they're actually boots on the ground, right? We actually see change and things happen. So they've been a cornerstone partner for us throughout the last 3 generations, and we really see a big need for what they're accomplishing.
What is your involvement with the starter home projects that are going on?
So the Starter Home project, we will donate all of that material. So anything that we manufacture, we will donate 100%, and then anything that we resell, we'll sell to net cost. And that's the same partnership that we've had with Habitat since our parents and our grandparents, and we will never change that.
All right, looking ahead, and we've only got about a minute left. What are your hopes for Block-Lite's impact, both in construction industry in Flagstaff, in the community, and also as you continue to give back to your community as well?
So I think our goal has kind of always been the same. We want to do what we do well, and we want to grow at a rate that makes sense. So we don't want to just get huge without having these stepping blocks. And I think for us, we want to give back every opportunity that we can.
Okay, always looking for new talent, right?
Oh yeah, we're always looking for good talent.
Okay.
Yeah, if radio gets a little dry, man, you come look us up.
Yeah. I'll be sure to do that. I'll put you on speed dial, okay? Anyway, Ryan Ross, Christy Maycumber with Block-Lite. Sibling owners of Block-Lite,
Yes,
give them a call. Glad we got that straight. Really appreciate everything you do. We appreciate your partnership with Habitat for Humanity as well.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank
All right,
you.
you bet. We'll be back. This is KAFF News Radio 93.5 and AM 930 News Sports
Community.